So in my opinion, life is all about experiences, and this vocation, Mystic Spearhand, one experience, man. Thief was my favorite class to play, but now my favorite vocation is definitely, right now, Mystic Spearhand, man. It's got everything you need. Like, honestly, like, I'm just flabbergasted. I was surprised that this class actually was so sick, that's why. So getting straight into it, we have the Mirror Shield. Now with this one is just your basic protection spell, but it is quite useful. You can use it for yourself, but also protect your teammates as well. So bear in mind, this spell doesn't last forever. However, it is very useful, so make sure you put this on before you engage in any battles that you come across. My favorite skill and the most versatile skill as a Mystic Spearhand. You can use it in pretty much all situations. You can use it for the small uneating types if there's a bunch of them. This move is quite fast and it does do high damage, however it does use, as I said, a bit of your stamina. But it also works if a harpy is above, it can actually go upwards as well. And if you're ever in trouble and you're being surrounded by a bunch of enemies, this is the best skill to use. Just make sure you're watching out for your stamina though, because it does drain quite a bit of your stamina. Now in terms of the big boys, whenever a big boy's down, you know the drill. Try and get a vital point and you just spam it on there until your stamina runs out. And rest assured, that boss will go down so quickly, man. I think I take down enemies faster with this class than I do with the thief, so it's crazy, isn't it? In fact, this skill, so I fought this kind of like boss and I literally defeated him in 10 seconds. So as you can see here, I just started spamming the move. I got behind him and then boom, boss is dead. Like, he didn't even feel like a boss. Like, I don't know what he was doing, man. Like, but I did face him before in the beginning. I mean, I met him in battle, but I killed him. But obviously I felt bad because I embarrassed him in front of his hometown, you know what I mean? So because I felt so bad, I thought I'd revive him with a Wakestone shard, and I ended up getting a trophy out of it called the Saber, so it worked out in the end. So we have a protection spell, and we have a high damage spell, the Wild Fury. Now we have Ravener's Hunt. So with this one, because Wild Fury takes up a lot of your stamina, Ravener's Hunt can basically take stamina back. So you can basically just keep spamming the damage skill and then keep taking stamina from other people. Now if you see in this clip, I'm going to be using Ravener's Hunt. So first you damage him a lot, and then when you can see the stamina bar low, use it, boom, stamina back up. And just keep doing that cycle on bosses where you do high damage again, and then when your health goes down, and boom, get that stamina back. Now, because of this build, I've been able to defeat pretty much anything. Like, the bosses that I fight, because they feel so bad for that boss, someone always has to come in and double team me because they can't stop me. Like, they need more than one like monster to defeat me, innit? And in fact, with the Mystic Spearhand, I don't actually think I've ever lost a battle ever, so this is why it's become my favorite class right now. With other vocations, I'd be a bit hesitant to fight dragons, but with this vocation, anything that breathes and moves, I'ma fight it, bro, because this vocation, it makes it so easy to fight anything at all. So this dragon had 5 full health bars and a bit, and then as you can see here, I'm spamming because I'm hitting him so badly, right? A griffin just came in to help him out because he was like, yo, my boy's being done dirty. So I told you they had to double team me. I'm too much for them. But it don't matter, man. I'm gonna fight both of them and win, obviously. Well, now the dragon's out, it's only me and the griffin. Nah, you're in trouble, griffin. I'm him. Now this last skill is called Swift Charge. It does take a bit of your health and your stamina, but trust me, it's going to be worth it. Now, with this vocation, those first 3 skills, you can actually just use it by yourself. You can even leave the last one empty. But I think this is what brings it to the next level, bro. Now, with those 3 skills in this one, you can basically just freeze any enemy, whether it's a small enemy or a big enemy. And I think this skill brings it to a whole different dimension. It's crazy. So it doesn't totally freeze them, but for the smaller enemies, it totally seems that way. It just slows them down like a lot. I think having a mage for this build is still essential. Any vocation, you need at least 1 mage just to get the health up, and you just need like a support character nonetheless, unless you're the one playing the mage. So with this build, definitely have a mage as one of your pawns. It's essential. And yes, it can also freeze these big boys. Now it happened again. I was fighting this little minotaur, and then that ogre, I guess, he was like, yo, my guy's being done dirty, I think I need some help. So here's another clip of me fighting 2 big boys again, because 1's not enough. So as you can see here, I actually timed that really well. I used the skill as he was falling down, so now he's a bit frozen. So now we can get a lot of damage out of it. And honestly, it just makes like fighting anything so easy, bro. Honestly, if you ever have a chance, you need to try the Mystic Spearhand. Look, the shield, the guy hit us, but it don't matter, we're protected by the shield. Now the only way to get this vocation is if you go back to Melv near the beginning and then you fight a dragon. You don't have to kill it, it actually runs away. But if you talk to a guy called Sigurd afterwards, he will teach you this vocation. So again, I always unlock stuff by accident. I never do anything on purpose in this game, but it always somehow works out because I just spoke to the guy and he basically just spoke about his way of fighting, and that's how you learn the Mystic vocation. So honestly, look at this, it just shreds, it just makes everything so easy, man. It's definitely, like, I have to say it, man, every experience I have, obviously you add on to that. When I experienced the Thief class for the first time, I was already in love. I was like, no class can outdo this. And then we met Mystic Spearhand. Now there will be 2 more vocations I will be doing, possibly 3 actually. So I have this one I've done. I'm gonna do next is the Magic Archer, and then I have the Trickster. So those are gonna be the 2 that I'll be focusing on next. You know what, they need to bring like 4 big enemies just to stop me, I swear. Thank you guys for watching this video. In this clip, as you can see, wherever you go, your pawns always follow. Bang, bang. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. In a bit. Peace.